You smell it before you see it. Smoke, thick, bitter, and wrong. It creeps under the heavy door of the archive chamber, slow and deliberate. It moves like it knows what it is about to erase. You freeze. Because in Alexandria, fire doesn't just burn wood, it burns knowledge. It burns history. It burns the very memory of mankind. And tonight, it's coming for everything. You step into the great hall, heart pounding. Columns rise like giants around you, carved stone witnesses to centuries of thought. Around you are scrolls, thousands, tens of thousands, maybe more. Papyrus rolls stacked in wooden shelves, labeled in ink that has survived longer than empires. You are a keeper of this knowledge, a guardian. This place is not just a library, it is the collective mind of the ancient world, founded by the Ptolemies to collect all human wisdom. Every ship that docks in Alexandria is searched, every book found is copied. The original stays here, while the copy is returned to the owner. You walk between shelves holding the works of Homer, the philosophies of Aristotle, and the mathematics of Euclid that defined our very reality. There are medical texts centuries ahead of their time and maps of stars that haven't been seen elsewhere. Knowledge here feels infinite. You remember the mornings here. Scholars debating loudly in the courtyard about the shape of the Earth, already knowing it was a sphere. One man calculates the circumference of the planet using shadows, while another dissects the human body in secret to understand the mystery of life. You weren't just reading history, you were living inside the future. But outside these sacred walls, the world is shifting and turning violent. Rome is rising. Egypt is no longer truly Egyptian. The Ptolemaic kingdom is fragile, caught in a web of power struggles and politics. And then he arrives, Julius Caesar. The city becomes a battlefield. In the chaos of war, Caesar makes a fateful, desperate decision. To block his enemies, he orders the ships in the harbor to be burned. The fire spreads. The wind carries the embers like vengeful spirits. From ship to dock, from building to building, the fire, hungry for more. And then you hear it, not from outside, but from within. A crack, then another. A scroll falls from the shelf. Ash drifts through the air like black snow. Someone screams, "Fire!" You run, but where? This place was always supposed to be eternal. It was never meant to end. Scholars rush past you, eyes wide with terror. There is no plan, no system, just panic. You reach for a scroll, your hands shaking. What do you save? Mathematics, medicine, philosophy? You realize you can't save everything. That realization breaks something inside you. The fire climbs the wooden shelves with terrifying speed. Papyrus burns easily, too easily. Centuries of thought are gone in seconds. Words that survived kings and time disappear into the smoke. You watch as entire sections collapse. Ideas, once shared by the greatest minds, are erased forever. But was this the only fire? History is rarely simple. Some say Caesar's fire was only the beginning. Others claim the real destruction came much later, through neglect. When the Roman Empire changed and knowledge became dangerous, ideas were no longer free. Fires flared during conflicts, religious tensions, and simple decay. The library didn't just die in one night, it slowly faded like a dying star. You stand there, frozen, understanding the true weight of the loss. But this isn't just about lost paper. It's about lost inventions, lost scientific discoveries, and lost versions of our own human history. What if we were supposed to be more advanced than we are today? What if we lost the ideas that could have saved us from our future? Knowledge is fragile. Civilizations think they are permanent, but they are not. Everything depends on stability and the people who care. The heat is unbearable now. Smoke fills your lungs. You clutch the one scroll in your hand, one small piece of knowledge saved for now. You look back one last time. Flames swallow the shelves. The silence of centuries is replaced by the roar of destruction. You did everything you could, but it was never truly in your control. History is the result of countless invisible, unstoppable causes. Destiny gathers them all and decides what survives and what burns. The fire fades, the library is gone. But the question remains, what knowledge are we losing today without even knowing it? In our digital age, are we any more permanent than the scrolls of Alexandria?